Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and in today's video, we're going to be getting into the topic all about exploring who your romantic life partner will potentially be. So this could be who are you going to marry if you guys prefer that. I like the term romantic life partner because not everybody ends up getting married in the traditional sense. So I just wanted to keep it more open to everybody. So in this video, we're going to be looking into who this person is. So we're going to focus the first part of the reading on kind of like their qualities and characteristics, what type of person they are. And then in the second half of the reading, we're going to look into how you may potentially meet this person. So how will they come into your life? Remember, guys, getting right into our disclaimers, this is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. And, you never want to feel stuck or tied or have yourself waiting around for something that is talked about in one of these general readings. And remember, you always have free will to make your own choices and decisions. So if you see something in the reading that you don't like and this person does in fact come into your life, you always have the free will to say no thank you and choose another path. So don't allow it to get you upset if you see something in the video that doesn't feel like it resonates with you. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you could book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. Personal readings are a great way to get a more specific and accurate read on your own personal energy and your own personal situation. All right, so let's get into our pile selection. We're going to have a choice between 3 readings for you to choose from today. For pile 1, we're working with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot and this selenite palm stone. For pile 2, we are working with the Housewives Tarot and the citrine crystal. For pile 3, we're going to be working with the Tarot of the Golden Wheel and this amethyst crystal. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about your romantic life partner. Who are they? How will you meet each other? Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal that you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you have selected your pile, scroll down to the description box to locate the timestamp that will take you to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected the selenite crystal with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, this is going to be your reading, and we're looking into your future potential romantic life partner. So who is this person and how are you guys going to potentially meet them? Keep in mind, as I said in the intro, it's a general reading for entertainment purposes only. Please do not feel stuck or bound or like waiting around for anything that's in one of these readings. Let's just have fun with it. So let's go ahead and start the reading by looking into who this person is. And then we're going to look into how you guys may meet them. How are they going to present themselves to you? So, who is pile 1's romantic life partner? We have the metamorph coming up first here. We have the seed. We have Aries. And we have conjunction. So we're going to start here, and then I'm going to add more cards for more info in a minute. So who is this person? Who is your romantic life partner? Well, the first thing that I'm really feeling with this person, pile 1, is that this is a very helpful, supportive person. The metamorph is this archetype of a person who is really adept at supporting others through change, right? You can kind of see that depicted here in the card. Like you've got this figure here that's sort of transitioning quite flawlessly from this kind of leafy green energy into this more celestial energy here. And they're totally transforming who they are, right? And it's like they're going from being human to being this like flying winged creature. So this person is very flexible, they're very adaptable, mutable, and they're very good at change. They're good at transitioning you through change. They're good at transitioning themselves through change, which I think is like a really interesting quality because I know that so many humans hate change, right? Change can be really scary, but this is the type of person that I feel is really confident with Aries. They're confident in their ability to take it head on, and they're confident in their ability to like help others feel confident in tackling it head on. We have the conjunction here. So this is all about support, right? A conjunction meaning like when the two of you are together, you support each other in a really positive way. I feel like this person, it's like they're able to take their confidence, their drive, their passion, and their energy to just get things done. And they're able to use that to support you and other people through changes or situations in their life. That's like the biggest thing I'm getting is this person is like super supportive. This person is super, super confident. This might be a person who also comes from like a big family, or they have like a lot of people in their network who know them and who lean on them for this type of support. But with the Aries energy here, I do still feel like this person is somebody who has like a healthy level of autonomy and freedom from other people, because Aries is kind of like a more self-focused energy at times, meaning I don't necessarily see it in a bad way. We're going to see when we get more cards here. But with Aries being here, I see this as the type of person who uses this energy of confidence to help other people, but they're not so much going to overextend themselves for other people all of the time, right? Because, you know, like I said, Aries is more about the self first. But I do feel that they have like a big network or community around them as well. This person could be athletic with Aries. They could be into sports or fitness. If that's not the case, they just have a lot of passion and drive and confident energy within them. We also have the seed here. So the seed is a beautiful energy. I feel like your person is going to have a really interesting origin story. It kind of makes sense with the metamorph, right? It feels like this person has gone through some sort of big change in their life, or maybe they've gone through a lot of different types of changes in their life. This could be like a physical change that they've kind of transformed themselves into. This could be, you know, some sort of rebranding, quote unquote, that they've done for themselves. But I feel that there's like a really interesting origin story that this person is going to have with the seed. You know, how they got to where they are now is very interesting. And it might be something that they kind of lead with. It could be something that they're very like confident in talking about and open with discussing with others. I also feel with the seed being here, this talks about potential. So this is the type of person who is going to see the potential in others, see the potential in the connection, see potential growth opportunity all around them. So let's continue. Let's see what comes through with the tarot. So for pile 1, tell us a bit more about who is this person. Who this person is, rather. Tell us a little bit more about their qualities and characteristics. What does pile 1 need to know about this person? Yes, we have the 7 of Wands. More of that fire energy coming up. Definitely strong fire energy. I'm getting some air energy here too. Gemini, Aquarius. Here it is, Aquarius right here with the 5 of Wands, or the 5 of Swords, excuse me. All right. We're going to go back to the tarot in a bit, but let's see. So with that 7 of Wands, I definitely feel like this person, they're definitely somebody who is not afraid to stand their ground. They're not afraid to push forward, stand up for their beliefs, stand up for themselves, stand up for whoever or whatever it is that they're really passionate about. I still feel this person is like quite physically strong in some way. I do see them being quite physically fit for a lot of you guys. So if you're into that, I think that that'll be something that you guys bond over. With the 5 of Swords here, you know, this is a person, it's interesting, right? Because there's this energy that they have of being very helpful and supportive to others, but they also have this loner kind of energy too with Aries and with the 5 of Swords. Like this is somebody who is, you know, kind of off by themselves. They feel like they've won something, but the other people are walking away kind of like they didn't win. You know, this could be a very competitive person, a very ambitious person, somebody who's willing to win at all costs. This could also be a person who at times may struggle with their vulnerability, right? Because the 5 of Swords can be a person who struggles with this. It's somebody who struggles with being honest with their true feelings because they don't want to appear weak. I do feel like this person I'm definitely feeling this really strong energy. I don't want to say masculine energy, but it does kind of feel that way to me. But I feel this really strong energy of like wanting to show everybody strength. Like they want to put this face forward of strength and confidence. They don't want to show weaknesses to other people. Even though there's this energy of them being willing to support other people, it's done in a way that's not very emotional, I feel like. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. It just feels very, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels very kind of masculine. I don't know, for lack of a better word. Okay, tell us more about pile one's person, this romantic life partner coming through for them. Ooh, we've got the heart chakra, self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Okay, let's get another one. That makes a lot of sense for this person, actually. We also have the sacral, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step towards success. You know, I kind of feel with this person, a lot of the reason why I see them having strong boundaries, despite this desire to support and help others, it has to do with their self-esteem, right? I think this is the type of person who is a loving person with the heart chakra. Their heart is open, even if they're not always wearing it on their sleeve, because they show it through acts of service, right? They show their love through doing things for others, for helping other people, okay? But they understand that, like, they have to set boundaries. They have to take care of themselves first if they're going to be able to, like, fully support everyone else. Like, they have to be good on their own. I feel like this is probably something that your person has had to learn. This could be part of the change or the transformation that they've gone through whenever you guys meet each other. It's very apparent that this person is going to protect their own energy. We also have letting go. I feel like this person, it's so interesting because we have all this really like fiery, sort of like dominant energy, but then we still have this softer side of like being flexible and mutable. And the sacral is also like this card. It's talking about releasing, letting something go. You know what I mean? I feel like kind of going back to this Five of Swords, one of the things that your person may have learned prior to you meeting them, or maybe is still learning whenever you guys do meet them, is that not everything is worth the battle, right? Like initially, I was kind of interpreting your person to be this person right here, and I do feel like they have been this person before. But I also think that your romantic life partner knows now sometimes the benefit of being these two people, you know, being the people who just kind of walk away because it's not worth it. And it has to do with the people in their life, whether it's family, friends, people who are always needing help or support from them. It's like they understand that sometimes not every fight is worth it. So it's like they look at success a little bit differently than maybe they used to. I feel like this has been a big evolution for them, to be honest. Okay, so pile one, we're going to sort of scooch all these items off camera really quickly here. And the next thing that I want to do is take a look at how you guys are going to meet them. So we're going to just move these off camera. And we're going to take a look now at how this person is going to potentially come into your life. So let's see. For pile one, how is their person going to come into their life? We have finances. We have breakup. Mask. We also have reconciliation here. I feel like for some of you guys, you might already know who this person is. Let's see. We're going to pull some clarifiers here from the tarot. So how is pile one's romantic life partner going to come into their life? I also feel for some of you guys, like you're going to go through a breakup and then this person is coming in. Like for those of you that already know who this person is, it's somebody else in your life that you're not currently with. But when you break up with somebody in the future here, this person is going to reconnect with you. Okay. How is pile one's person presenting themselves? How is this romantic life partner coming in for pile one, please? We have 8 of Swords. Justice. Ace of Wands. Okay. It definitely feels like this person is coming into your life after one of you guys goes through a breakup. Could be a divorce with the Justice card being here underneath of the breakup card. There's an energy of financial awkwardness here too with this 8 of Swords. I don't know if this person is someone, like, remember, this is a person that's helping through a transition. So for a lot of you guys, I actually do feel like it could be coming in for you after you go through a big breakup. Which makes sense. But there might be something about finances that this person is supporting you with. Because it's like this person is handing cash, handing money to help you guys get out of some sort of a tight spot or some sort of like an uncomfortable situation that you're in. And I feel like this person, it's like they are very attracted to you. I think there's going to be a lot of attraction that they're hiding because I feel that there's like something about the relationship between you guys that maybe this person knows that they shouldn't be showing this to you when you guys initially connect. It's like there's an energy of them for like knowing that they have these feelings but feeling a bit awkward about acting out on it, so they have to hide it. But they are here with the Page of Cups. Like I see that sweet, soft energy of this person coming through where it's like they want to be supportive, they want to be helpful. Let's see. How is this person coming into pile one's life, please? We have the South Node. We also have the square, semi-square quincunx coming up. Interesting. Yeah, you guys, with reconciliation being here, I feel for a lot of you, you already kind of know who this is. Because this, with the South Node, this is somebody from your past, potentially. Someone from the past that you guys maybe have some karma that you're working out with in this lifetime. It doesn't mean this is your romantic life partner, right? If you guys choose this would be like your person. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing to have like a past life relationship or karma that you're working out. But I feel like they're definitely, if that's not the case, they're definitely coming into your life during a time where you guys are going through like a change. Like you're transitioning away from your past with this breakup energy here, which makes, again, it makes sense with this metamorphosis. This is a person that's supporting you through the transition here. There's coming in at a time where there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of tension in your life, which makes sense with the breakup, especially if it's a divorce for a lot of you guys, and especially if you're in some sort of an awkward financial situation. I also feel like this tension is coming from the fact that there's a lot of sexual tension that this person feels that they're not really supposed to be acting on when you guys meet each other. Okay. Let's pull some of these and then we'll close it out. How is pile one's person, their romantic life partner, presenting themselves to them? How are they coming into their life? We have robbery. We have triumph. We have memory. You know, it just feels that this person is like helping you guys out of some sort of a tight spot. You know, like I feel for a lot of you guys, this could even be like your lawyer. You guys, if you ever watch Sex and the City, you know, like when Charlotte divorces Trey McDougal and then she gets with Harry, who's her divorce lawyer. Like, I kind of feel that vibe with some of you because I'm seeing this energy of something kind of shit, excuse my language, crappy. Hopefully YouTube doesn't demonetize me for that. But it's like I see you guys going through like a crappy situation here, like a tough situation where there's something with, I don't want to freak anyone out. Don't take this literally, but like there's something about your financial situation that's really squeezed or awkward, tied in with a breakup. And I feel like this person is coming in to help you win. They're helping you. But there is this tie to the past, right? With reconciliation, the South Node, this is about remembrance, commemoration, and reunions, right? So this could be a person that you guys are not expecting, like an unlikely ally that you're going to end up with romantically, but they're coming in like you've known them from the past, either like a long time ago, maybe you guys grew up in the same area, or it could be that they're like a past life connection, somebody that's coming into your life, you know, that you've had a past life connection with. I don't know, pile one. This looks really interesting. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. How do you feel like this resonates? Does anyone have any ideas around who this person is talking about? Or does it feel totally like new and different to you? Let me know below. If you guys are not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated once I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected the Housewives Tarot deck with this citrine crystal, this is going to be your reading. So remember, this is looking into your romantic life partner, who they are, how will you guys meet. It is for entertainment purposes only. It is a general reading, so please don't allow yourself to feel stuck or get upset if you don't like what it says. You can just always choose a different path, okay? So let's get started. I want to see first who your romantic life partner is, qualities, and characteristics. So for pile 2, we start off with the Magician archetype. Ooh, we have the Vessel. We have the 3rd house, communication. We also have Chiron. Ooh, okay. I feel like a lot of you guys with this person, especially with that Chiron coming up, I do feel that this person may trigger you. They may trigger some wounding for you, but I also feel like a lot of healing is possible within this connection. Chiron, you know, it's an interesting little astrological being or body or whatever, because it's sort of like this wound that we all have somewhere in our chart that just never really goes away. It's always something that kind of flares up depending on, you know, the circumstances or people, situations we encounter. It never fully goes away, right? So I say all this to say that it's normal to feel a little triggered, but I feel like this person is actually going to be supporting your healing. I feel with the 3rd house coming up here, this is going to be a relationship where you guys are able to heal a lot of issues with communication, especially because communication is literally the key word here. You and this person, I feel, actually might be quite compatible in communication because I was hearing birds of a feather flock together when I saw this little image coming up. So I kind of feel like that is going to be really positive for your healing. Third house also talks about not only communication, but it talks about like, you know, like our community, our like local neighborhood, acquaintances, sibling-like relationships, right? So this could actually be a person who you all meet through some of these, like modality or not modalities, but you could meet them it could be, they could fall into one of those categories is what I'm trying to say. Oh, sorry guys. Kind of like short distance travel. Think short distance travel. So someone that you're kind of meeting within your day-to-day, your ordinary day-to-day activity, or shorter trips. I feel with the vessel coming up, I want to start here. This is a person who I feel is very supportive and very strong. You know, they're holding space for your emotions. And it's like when I'm looking at this card and I'm seeing how we have like a body that's here within this vessel, right? There's something I feel that's also being healed around your physical body with this person. Like body image issues, confidence issues with the way that you look. I feel like this person is going to be supporting your healing in this way. This person is really, like, I feel very stable. I feel they're very stable. I feel that there's someone who's going to be very solid, very consistent. Somebody who is able to build a strong foundation with you. Really hold, I keep hearing just hold space for you. Hold space for your emotions, right? Because we see how there's like a liquid, there's like water in this vessel. I feel that they're just going to want to do everything right by you. We also have the Magician here. So this archetype is, it's making me feel like this is someone who's very creative, somebody who's very adaptable, flexible. I'm also feeling that this person has some some unique talents. Maybe they have a lot of different, like I'm getting a Gemini energy here with the third house and with Magician here. They could be a Gemini or have heavy Gemini placements in their chart, but this is, which I know I'm talking about how stable this person is. I know that Gemini is not always stable, but like that's just how, it's interesting. It's just how I'm feeling the energy. This is a person who's really good at seeing the magic in life. Like I feel like they have a very curious mind. I feel like they're very open-minded. I feel they're very communicative and curious. They like to ask questions. They're a creator. Like there's something creative about this person. I kind of feel like this person also might come across when you first meet them as someone who's like really entertaining. Like maybe you guys meet them because they're performing, or maybe they have some like charismatic side to their personality that you're really drawn to, like that entertains you. But once you start to open up that communication, you see that this person has a lot more depth and substance to them with the vessel. It's kind of like that Gemini persona is sort of like what they lead with, but deep down it's more stable, right? They have a lot more depth to them than that. Let's see. So tell us more about Pile 2's romantic life partner. Who is this person? What are some qualities and characteristics that they should know of? Ooh, we have a King of Wands. These cards are so funny, by the way. We also have the Hermit, Virgo energy coming up. We have counterparts here, King and Queen of Wands. See what I was saying, birds of a feather. I think you guys are going to be quite compatible with this person. I really do. I think that you guys are going to see a lot of things eye to eye. I think you're going to have very, very great, very good communication and conversation with this person. It's being healed for both of you. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, when you guys first meet this person, there are some triggers because of like old wounds that you both are carrying. But I feel like once you guys open up to each other and start to get to know one another, you're going to see how similar you are and how much you really gel. So who is this person? We've got the King of Wands and we have the Hermit card. I kind of get that like dual energy with this, because the King of Wands is very outgoing, right? They're very confident in themselves. This is somebody who's like a natural born leader. They're not afraid to be in the spotlight. And so there is an aspect of this person, like I feel like he's wearing the crown here. I feel like this person is somebody who is maybe in the spotlight in some way within the community. I'm not really feeling like this person is super famous or anything like that, but they seem to have some sort of prominent like status where they have to be in front of people. They're a leader. It could even just be in their career, right? That they're a leader in their career. But this is someone who's charismatic. This is somebody who can do it all. I mean, look at this. He's got all the tools here. And he's just like effortlessly able to hold up all these tools and just relax in his chair and know that it's going to get done, which kind of reminds me of the Magician card, of being very effortless and talented and kind of a jack of all trades here. This person could be very handy also, like with their hands, are really good at like manual labor, fixing things, stuff like that. But see, they have this outgoing persona, but then they also have this side of them where they like to kind of be introverted and withdraw a little bit. I'm also getting this bathtub energy. Looks kind of similar to the vessel energy too, right? So this is a person who definitely has duality. They like to have their own space. They like to have their time to withdraw from being around a bunch of people. They could be like an introverted extrovert. You know what I mean? Virgo energy is also mutable energy, kind of like Gemini is. Virgo being an earth sign, it's going to be more, like practical. It's going to be more about like financial, or not financial necessarily, but just like the earthly matters, material matters at times. This could be a person who's very organized and meticulous, detail-oriented, things like that. All right, tell us more about pile number one's person. So we've got the root chakra, strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. See, this person is somebody who wants to provide a strong and stable foundation for this connection, for themselves too, because they're healing as well. I do feel like this person, when you guys meet them, I feel for whatever reason that they do have some trust issues. Like they've been burned in the past. And you might not expect it, because I feel that this person from the outside looking in just looks like they have it all together. Like, I feel they're very attractive, very confident, charismatic. You're not going to expect that they're having like these trust issues, because they seem like the type of person that could just have whatever they want or get whoever they want, but they do. So as much as this person wants to be the vessel for you, they want this connection to be a vessel for them as well. Like they also want to feel that support in a relationship for themselves. That safe space for themselves too, you know? Ooh, we've got the throat chakra, expression. Express your true self. The world needs you. See, there's something about communication that's being healed through this connection. We have listening here as well. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So you and this person, I feel together collectively, are healing communication wounds. This person, I think they're going to be really good with it though. I feel like they're going to be really making that effort to communicate. And once you guys get started, I feel like you're going to see how much you guys have in common with these counterparts being here. I love it. So what I want to do next is I want to shift gears and take a look at how you guys may potentially meet this person. How are they presenting to you? How are they coming into your life? I feel like we've gotten a little bit of that here, but I want to see what further info we can get. So for pile 2, tell us how their romantic life partner is potentially presenting themselves. How are they going to meet this person? How are they coming into their life? Yes. See, there's something about them like being on stage. I don't know, like, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Hold on. Intuition. Ooh. Relationship. Yeah, this person definitely wants a relationship. They definitely want something stable and solid. They want that, strong foundation. I don't see this person being like a player, or like, you might feel like they might be when you first meet them, because that King of Wands, they're a very strong sort of personality. They're very confident. They're very attractive. You guys might feel a little wary of that potentially when you first meet them with that Chiron placement being there, but they want stability. So let's clarify. How is this person coming into pile 2's life, please? How are they presenting here? So clarifying this energy of the party. Eight of Swords. That's so interesting because that came up for pile 1 in the same spot with a different deck. Let's see what else. We've got the Emperor. And the Empress. Shut up, you guys. And we also have the Hierophant card here with the family energy here at the bottom of the deck. That is crazy. There's so many indications here of like commitment and I mean, this is your romantic life partner, right? So we kind of know that going into this, but there's just so many confirmations of it here that you guys are like divine counterparts with this person. So I feel like you guys are going to meet them at some sort of party or outing, right? This is a fun energy. So if you're not into drinking or bars or parties and stuff like that, just think of like a fun setting that you're likely to be in your like local community with this third house. That's where I feel like you guys are going to encounter this person. I totally feel like when you guys meet them, it's going to be a little awkward. Like I think they might actually feel a little bit awkward. I think you guys might feel a little bit awkward. It's that Chiron energy coming up here. Eight of Swords is awkward, and it makes sense, right? When you're meeting someone for the first time, trying to go up to them, it can be really intimidating and scary, and we can get in our head about it. I'm wondering if like there's something about food and meeting this person at like the food area of the party that's super like literal interpretation of the card, but it feels like it could fit, right? Like you're meeting this person at some sort of group gathering where there are refreshments and food. And there's a little bit of this awkward, like, how do I go up to them? I also feel too, like going back to your person being like in the public eye in some way or being the center of attention, it could be that they have a hard time like getting away from whatever their responsibilities are whenever you guys meet them. So that could be like a restricting factor for them. But I feel like this group has been manifesting this, or like you guys already know intuitively how they're coming into your life. We have divine masculine, we have divine feminine here. I feel like you guys are just going to know. With that intuition card coming up, you guys are just going to know. It's going to feel right because you're going to feel this person's stability and this structure, and you're going to feel like, once the ice is broken and you start kind of getting into the rhythm with this person, they're going to provide that vessel for you. And you're going to be that soft, it could be interchanged technically, it doesn't matter, but these are divine counterparts, divine masculine and divine feminine. It's just going to flow. They're going to provide that strong vessel. There's food energy in all of these cards, by the way. There's something about food, I have to say that. But they're providing that vessel for you, and then you're providing that nurturing support for them. And I feel like this could be a person where you guys actually, if you identify more as a feminine energy, I feel that, or like you're more, because we all have masculine and feminine within us, but like in the dynamics of a relationship, if you guys prefer to be more in your feminine energy versus having to be in masculine energy, this might be a connection where you finally feel like you can be feminine, like you can just kind of lean back and be in the feminine and feel like supported and cared for by a masculine, right? With this vessel card coming up here. So yeah, they're definitely going to want a relationship. I think that's going to be apparent. I think it's going to be a really loving, stable connection. Let's get a few more cards here. So tell us more about how pile number 2 is going to meet their person. How are they coming into their life? Tell us a little bit more here. How is this person coming into pile 2's life? How are they presenting themselves? Capricorn energy. So super ambitious. This could be like a work party or a work gathering of some sort. Again, you guys could be meeting them through their work, like the work that they do. But they're going to be very traditional with the Capricorn energy. It makes sense with this family card here. This is wanting to do it the right way. This is ambitious energy. It's structured, it's grounded, it's practical. So there's no games with this person. We've got strong, just like no nonsense, this is what I want type of energy. We also have transits coming up here, which is interesting. What am I getting from this? It's like there's something about it. Like when I think of a transit, I think of like how the outer planets are like impacting our chart, right? So I feel that there is something about you meeting this person. Like there's some event that's like cosmic that's bringing you guys together. Like it's destined in the stars that this is happening for you. Because transits are like, you know, like I said, it's how the outer, like how the current planetary alignments are impacting us, our chart, our, you know, like our current, where our natal planets are. So there's definitely something about you meeting them that feels like it's in the stars. It's written in the stars. It's so interesting, pile 2. So interesting. The other thing too is like, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant card. So again, like this person, I feel like they have some sort of position in the community. Like they could be like in government potentially with the Hierophant, or someone that's like a mentor or an advisor or just like the boss in some way. I'm also noticing how this is like a radio, like an old school radio. So that goes back to the 3rd house of communication, right? They could be like a radio host, or they could be like, you know, on social media, like in some capacity. Like they have some sort of community or following. And with Capricorn here, it could definitely be like government stuff too. Really interesting. So let's get a few of these and then we'll end the reading there. Pile 2. So how is pile 2 going to meet this person potentially? Tell us a little more info. We have loneliness. Friendship. Hold on. Hesitation. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, like, I feel when you guys meet this person, you're in this, maybe there's like this awkward energy because you're there by yourself potentially, or I don't know, like there's something about the circumstances where you might be feeling a bit out of place or isolated. And I see there's this like decision, like, what do I do? Like, to me, this is like how you're going to meet them, right? This isn't telling us how the whole relationship's going to go, but how you're going to meet them. I feel like whatever the setting is, there's a little bit of like, what do I do? What choice do I make here? Like, do I go up to them? Do I stay here? Like, what do I do in this situation is coming up? There's something you're hesitating about. I think it's that Chiron that's coming up though. But see, this is telling me that I feel there is this connection that you have to them. Like, you know this person through friends, you know them through community. It's just confirming like the 3rd house and a lot of the other cards that we got here. So it's really interesting, pile 2. I really would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Like, what's been going on in your love life? Does this resonate? Do you guys have any idea of who you think this person could be for you? Please comment below. I love hearing from you guys. If you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated once I post the next reading. And I do look forward to seeing you then. Bye. Hey there, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into who is your romantic life partner, and we're going to look to see their qualities and characteristics, get an idea of who they are, and then we'll look into how you guys may potentially meet them. Keep in mind, guys, it's a general reading. Please don't allow yourself to feel stuck or be like waiting around for something in one of these readings. Really, we should just be looking at this for entertainment purposes only, so let's have a little fun with it, okay? So let's go ahead and see if you guys picked Amethyst, and then we're working with the Golden Wheel Tarot. This will be your reading. So let's start off, and we're going to see who this person is. So qualities and characteristics for them. So we have the Hierophant, Pyraeus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is their archetype. We have the Pilgrim. We have the Sun. Ooh, and we have Aquarius coming up. Okay. This is a really interesting person, pile 3. So I do feel this is a spiritual person. I don't know why. I feel kind of guided to say that. This person, without a doubt, though, is a free spirit. I feel like this is a person who leads a really unique life. They are a wanderer, for lack of a better word. I'm hearing that song by Janae Aiko. I think it's called Wanderer. I can't remember exactly, but those of you who listen to her music will probably know what I'm talking about. She's like, I'm a wanderer in the song is the lyric. But regardless, like, this is a person with the Pilgrim energy who is a wanderer. Like, they may not be a person who has like a home base. This could be a person, maybe they do have a home base, but they like to travel a lot. I don't feel like this is a person who's very traditional. Like, I don't know that they want to necessarily settle down in like the traditional sense of, you know, what we do in like America, for instance. It's like you're told, go to college, get a job, buy a house. Like, there's these like steps or milestones that society kind of like tells us we should be doing. This person seems like kind of the antithesis of that. Like, they really are unique and they march to the beat of their own drum. I especially see that being confirmed here with the Aquarius energy, because this is definitely saying this is a person who's unique. Air energy here as well with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Those could all be significant, but air energy, meaning like communication, the way they think about things, is going to be really sharp. Aquarian energy too is kind of like, I feel like this person is someone who thinks more collectively versus someone who thinks more individually in nature. Like, even though they do sort of march to the beat of their own individual drum, Aquarian energy with this collaborate being here is telling me that this is a person who likes to think about what's right for the greater good, in a sense. And in the context of a relationship, I see this person wanting to do what's right for the relationship. What's the right course of action for the connection for both of you together versus just thinking very selfishly about what they want. Okay. I do feel with the Sun card being here that this person is like, this persona that they have, this like Pilgrim energy, like this is sort of the thing they're known for, right? This is who they are innately. Like, a lot of times with these archetypes, it's sort of like pointing to like more, it's like qualities and characteristics that may not necessarily be super like worn on the sleeve. You know what I mean? But for this person with the Sun being here, I think you're going to know that it's them because they are going to like identify as this like non-traditional traveler, wanderer, unique, different, innovative ideas, maybe even kind of progressive in the way that they think about things. If we label it, I don't know, but I don't know. Like, they just seem like someone who's quite forward thinking or futuristic in nature and really smart. I don't know why. I'm feeling they're really smart. Now, this archetype that you guys chose, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but this is really interesting because I feel like this is a person who has been, I feel like it's mirrored. We're talking about who they are, right? So this is a card that talks a lot about like nostalgia. It talks a lot about nostalgia. It talks about like a loss or longing or feeling like something is missing from our lives in a sense. And I kind of wonder for your person if they are this like in this unsettled energy of like not wanting to settle because they feel like they're looking for something. Like, there could be something about this person when you meet them where they're in this wandering energy because they're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find something that's missing in their life. This card also talks about like longing. You know, it talks about like, I'll show you guys right here because I just opened up the guidebook, but it's like defined as a homesickness for a home to which you cannot return, a place which maybe never was. So it's like this person, I feel like they travel and they wander and then they get nostalgic about it. This person could also be the type of person who gets nostalgia for places that like don't even exist. You know, like when you're watching like a really interesting movie or reading a book or like you're reading like a fantasy about something you love, for instance. Like, let's say you're reading, I don't know, for me it would be like Lord of the Rings. Like when I read Lord of the Rings or I watch it, I feel nostalgic for the Shire. Even though I can never literally, I mean, you could go there, you can tour it. I've seen that. But like literally the Shire does not exist as a real place. It's a fictional place. But it brings up these beautiful feelings of nostalgia when I watch the movie and read the books. I feel like your person is kind of like that. I feel like they're kind of imaginative in that way. They definitely carry nostalgia for places that they've been or places that they wish to go. So if you guys are kind of like that too, I kind of feel that you'll be quite kindred spirits with this person. Like you're going to get each other. It's just kind of like a weird, unique vibe that I get, you know, that this person's just a little weird. They're a little different from the norm. So let's see. Now, something else I want to say about this card too that might be important, because I think we should share like all the good and the bad. I kind of feel like this is a person, you notice how like the face is blurred out here? This is a person where I do think that they need to be able to come to you, right? I feel like this is definitely a person who prides themselves on having like independence and they like to have their space. I think that they cannot be with a partner who's really clingy or wanting to like really root them down somewhere, because they are a free spirit. They are somebody who likes to, you know, for lack of a better word, they like to wander. Like the guidebook says, if you chase her, she will recede. But if you invite her to make herself known, she may approach and relieve you of your hollow longing. I feel for a lot of my pile threes, you've been longing for this type of person. You've been longing to meet this person. And I feel like when you finally meet them, it's going to feel like coming home. Like this is the person you've dreamed of in a lot of ways. But it's like, I think with Aquarius being here, there's a need to really accept this person for their unique weird quirks that they have. That is what's going to help them to really feel comfortable to open up to you. This is definitely not going to be a person who wants to feel like they're being controlled or pinned down, or that their uniqueness is not going to be, their eccentricity is not accepted, right? So let's see. Tell us more about pile three's person, their romantic life partner. What other traits should we know about? Strength card. Ooh. Leo energy here with the sun and the strength card. Could be a Leo. Ooh, more Leo energy with the sun. Lots of sun energy, you guys. I feel that this is going to be a person who's quite vibrant. You know, I think that they are a joyous person. Wow, this is beautiful, pile three. I'm kind of into your person. No, I'm not going to lie. I like their vibes. Strong Leo energy. Even though we have Aquarius here, we've got Leo, literally all in a row here. They probably are Leo, or they have Leo traits or placements. But, you know, this is a person who's quite confident in themselves. They're quite confident in themselves. I think they may have a very bright and outgoing personality as well. Very jovial, joyous energy I'm getting from this. This is a person that's going to feel very warm to be around, very inviting to be around. I think that this is a person who also, like, through their thoughts and through communication, you receive clarity. Like, they're shedding light onto things for you, whether it's topics you're talking about or, you know, something about the relationship. Through conversation and working together, it's like things are illuminated through this person. The strength card is telling me this person is, I think that they're going to be really physically attracted to you, and I feel like you're going to be really attracted to them as well. But there is this energy of wanting to be decent is what I feel, because they have a wild side to them. I think they're very passionate. I think this person, they may actually present, even though I feel they have a very vibrant personality, they may actually present a bit stoic at times too, right? Because the strength card is usually when we're trying to mask how we feel. We're trying to show a more controlled representation of ourselves. And so this could be having to do with their kind of unique traits. They sort of maybe withhold those things until they feel safe with you. But I feel like it's also to do with like their passion for you too. Like there's an energy of withholding and just trying to like be really measured and in control of those things. Those impulses rather. Wow. Strength is also courageous energy too. So like Leo traits would be like courage, passion, confidence, leadership. I feel your person has a lot of these traits. But yeah, super confident energy here with the strength card. Your person could also be someone who's in the spotlight a bit in some way too. Like they get a lot of attention. I could see that. But I don't know that your person necessarily like thrives on it, if I can be honest. I feel they get a lot of attention, but I don't know that they necessarily like need it or like revel in it. We have the heart chakra, forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. So they do have an open heart. They're a loving person, you know. Oh, okay, we have two coming out. We have the solar plexus. Shine, you are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. There's that confidence there with the solar plexus. And this makes a lot of sense because they have so many cards here that talk about them standing out. It's interesting though, because I still feel like this person doesn't necessarily like to have a lot of attention, right? This could be something when you guys meet them that they're working through. Like they're clearly very like unique and different and special, and they have a lot to offer the world through their perspectives and their travels, right? And I think that they know that they shine, but I don't always feel like they like that spotlight energy, you know, but they're very sparkly. So I think they're sort of working through confidence when you guys meet. We have the chakra balance. Out of chaos comes creation. So it's like it's because they live this, I don't want to say their life is chaotic, but they are living a life that is probably going to feel chaotic to you and to other people because it's just so different. But they've created something out of it for themselves. This person could also be a person who's gone through a tough time. Like I'm thinking with this nostalgic card here, there could be something about like wherever their home is, maybe this is a place that is chaotic. It's a place that maybe they can't go back to and they always feel very homesick to when they think about. But something about leaving that place and moving and being in this traveler's energy is healing that for them. Maybe it's not healing it, but it's creating new life for them. So this is really beautiful. Pile 3. Now we're going to transition into how are you going to meet this person. So we're going to pull these cards away and we're going to go into the next part of your reading. So starting us off, we're going to use this relationship deck. Tell us how pile 3 is potentially going to meet their person, their romantic life partner. How is this person going to present themselves to them? Ooh, how did I know that was going to come up? Let's see. How are they going to present themselves to pile 3? Okay. Hold on. All of these are flying out, so I feel like we need to take them. We have single, we have change, and we have secret crush coming out. So I feel like for you guys, there's something here that like isn't meant to be known necessarily. I do feel this person, I feel like they have had their eye on you or will have had their eye on you for a while. Hold on, I want to get some clarification here. So for pile 3, tell us a little bit about how this person is going to come into their life potentially. October could be significant with the pumpkin being here, with Halloween kind of being here. October, springtime. How are they going to meet their person? How are they going to come into their life? How's this person coming into pile 3's life? Eight of Wheels, Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Guys, this is like so interesting. Oh, wow. I definitely feel that like not everything is meant to be known. Pile 3. I see you guys potentially meeting this person when you're going through like a period of unknown in your life. Especially with the change and the moon card coming up here. Like, this is the major arcana card. I'm drawn to it first. So I feel this person is coming into your life when you're not expecting it. Maybe I feel like you're kind of in a phase in your life where like things don't feel super clear. It's a winter season in your life in some capacity where like you're going through a change, but the path forward is a little ambiguous, right? Some of you guys might have just like gone through like a move or gone through like some sort of transition in your life, and you're there in this new place, but you're like, I don't know what I'm doing yet, you know, with the moon card being here. There's a lot of intuition too. So I do feel with mystery and with the moon that when this person presents, you guys are going to know, like it's going to just be very evident to you. I do feel for some of you, the change could have to do with your work, like the type of work you're doing, where you're working, because there's some sort of mystery about that spirit is not wanting you to know yet. But I feel like this person, like, there's this competitive energy. They're watching you. They have been watching you for a while, I think maybe now even, or whenever they're coming into your life during that period. I feel they're going to be watching you, keeping an eye on you from a distance, and they see you guys as somebody who is like highly sought after, that a lot of people are trying to get at, but they have their eye on you. I feel like you guys are going to meet this person because they're going to send you a message with the Page of Wands. Like they're going to send you a DM or a text, or they're going to engage in some form of communication that catches your eye, that feels exciting or flirty or something. Let's see. So for pile number 3, how are they meeting this person? How are they coming into their life? We have retrograde. We have Capricorn. Yeah, it's something I feel it's connected to like your work. We have Neptune here, which is giving me the similar energy to the moon. There's something about your work I feel that's changing, and out of this change, it allows you to meet this person. You guys might meet them at work, actually, potentially. With Capricorn being here with the 8 of Wheels. For some of you guys, if you do work within like the spiritual community, with this mystery card, like the witchy energy I'm getting here, you actually might meet them through this. Because I do feel this person is spiritual. And retrogrades are significant here. So it's like there's a winter season coming up where you guys are going through a review period, rethinking something in your life when this person is coming in. I know as I'm recording this reading, it'll probably be posted in like September or October, I'm thinking. But as I'm recording it, I know that we're in a season where like almost every planet is retrograde. So it could be really soon for this group that this period of review is happening for you. And this person who's been watching you is going to present themselves. I do feel with that Capricorn energy that this person, even though they're not traditional in any way, I do feel like they're going to present themselves in a traditional way to you in terms of the way they want to court you. Let's see. How is this person coming into pile 3's life? Let's get some clarifiers here and then we'll end the reading. We have hesitation. See, there's some sort of decision that you guys are making here. Let's see. We have loneliness. Ooh, we have fury. What the heck? Okay. We have sweet dream. We have aid. I feel like this person is coming in to give you a helping hand with something. It might just be something small with the Page of Wands, but I see you guys going through a time here. Like, I know that we're asking how this person is presenting to you, but I'm really feeling that this is more the energy of where my viewer for pile 3 is going to be when this person comes into your life. It feels bigger, right? Like, it feels that you guys are moving through some sort of changes in your life. I feel some indecision here about your career, or something about career that is like causing some sort of uncertainty for you. I see you guys actually have a lot of options around you when this person comes forward. With the 5 of Wands, it feels like for this pile you've been single for a while, and maybe this person has too when they come forward. I do feel this is a little bit of their energy too, where it's like they're single and they have their eye on you. But I feel like this group, my pile 3, you guys are also single. And there's a lot of this energy of a lot of people being around you even though you're single. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time alone. And it's interesting this is coming up because the Strength card can also talk about tempers, you guys, too. So I don't know if this person, when you meet them, they're having a temper about something. I don't know. But I see it as more like the situation you guys are going through, the changes that you guys are going through feel a little bit frustrating at times. Because it's like hard when you don't know the path forward. There's frustration here, but I see support coming in for you from this person. And I see like peace. It's interesting. It's like once this person finally reveals themselves, I feel like it's bringing some sort of peace or satisfaction or comfort to you in some way. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it, pile 3. I hope it's making sense, but I just kind of want to see, like, because I feel that this is so much of your energy. Like, how is this person going to come forward? That's what I want to know. I feel like we're getting it a little bit here, but tell us more. How is this person going to come forward? What are they going to show up at? Like, you know? Home. Mask. What? Do you guys already know them? I don't know. It feels like a person that's wanting to offer support. When I think of a home, I think of comfort. I think of structure. I think of stability. Like this person could be aiding you with regard to your living situation in some way, maybe. But metaphorically, I see this as like stability. They want to offer you stability. But it's almost like with the mask being here, they're not letting their guard fully down. They're not showing their true intentions yet. I feel like it's going to be very small gestures when you meet them. There's unfinished business here, which is making me feel like some of you guys know who this is already. Like maybe you have connected with them before, or like there's some sort of them helping you to tie up a loose end. It may not be unfinished business with them, but there's some sort of unfinished business that they're helping you to tie up during this like retrograde period here. All right, pile 3, I think that's all I have for you. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you think? Like, does this resonate? Do you guys feel like you might know who this is? If so, please comment below or just let me know anyway. What do you think of the reading? If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated once I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.